So guys, there are multiple options in the market where n8n itself is actually charging $25 a month for hosting n8n. And there are other options too, like where it will be charging $5, $10. But I'm going to present you the free option, which is free for at least 12 months. And after 12 months, it's basically the 12 months is just good enough time to find your clients, right? So just find your clients before 12 months run away. So anyways, 12 months or 750 hours of compute is free with AWS. So in this case, we'll be using an EC2 service of AWS, which is Elastic Compute. So which is nothing, just servers on demand. So I search for EC2. I search for the next link. I do get started with Amazon EC2. And I already logged in, so I'll be logged in automatically. So you just need to do your login first. So I just do that. You do your own logins, okay? So I search for EC2 in the search console of AWS, and I just find this EC2, okay? So now I launch the instance, which is just nothing. This is the part of the server that will be running and will connecting the n8n on to. Okay, so launch without the walkthrough. And then again, I'll be launching the instance. Okay, so the instance we have to run and we have to name the instance, right? So I'll be just naming it n8n CVR. Okay. So now I need to search, need to choose my OS, which should be Ubuntu in my case, because not much of computing is computing is required. And okay, so the key pair name again. The key pair is just nothing, like you just have to also have some access, right? Access to the server, like the authorized access. So this will be this. I'll be creating a new pair. That'll be RSA only. So I'll be mentioning n8n CVR key. Okay, just make sure, like, there'll be a download which will be starting just as soon as you press create key pair, and the download is in the .pem key. Keep it selected and keep it safe. We'll be using it later. So create key pair, and of course download took place. So now again I go to and do a launch instance. So now my instance is running. Boom. So the basic platform is ready now. So now we need to do. I'll show you the instance first. So instance is running. Okay. So as I can see, this is a T3.micro, which means it's 1 GB RAM, which is good enough for our use case for now. Let's say further we might have to go further, which will be T3.small and all so and so. Okay, so this is my public IP address, which is public IPv4, private IPv4. We'll be using this public IPv address. So you can make a note of this, we'll be using this somewhere. Just make sure this comes on this particular page where instances are there. Okay, so here you can see all the other details are there, but not relevant for now. So now I need to connect, right, to the EC2 to n8n. So guys, this is Tabby. Tabby is just nothing. It's more of this is more of like a modern terminal with which we'll be doing an SSH connection through for the AWS. So again, we are in the Tabby. So you need to search for UGNE Tabby in Google for GitHub, and you'll be presented with this particular page. Now you need to look out for the releases, the latest releases, which will be 230 as of 30th of April 2026. And now I need to look out for my particular OS. So my OS is Windows x64. I'll be just using this version. You can choose for yours, let's say based on whether you are Mac or ARM or Linux or whatever. So in my case, I'll have this x64 Windows. Okay. So okay, guys, now I'm into my Tabby. Okay. So now with Tabby, I'll have to do the SSH, right? So simply, I'll be just going into the new profile in the settings. I give into settings and new profile and SSH connection. Then I'll be putting my IPv4 address here, the one that I asked you to keep a note of. So this is my IPv4 address from my instance. Okay. So username remains Ubuntu. Okay. Port remains 22, which is not a problem. And then again, I save my private key, which I just downloaded earlier. Okay. So this is my private key, and again, I save it. Okay. So my version is this one, right? So I'll be just I'll be playing it. So again, this is again accept and remember key. So this will be that again. So okay. So now Tabby is working, and I need to install the Docker now. For Docker, I'll have to have these commands. Okay, done. So okay, boom. So now the Docker is running. Not exactly. Docker has just been installed. So now we'll be running the Docker. So Docker runs now. Okay, so now the Docker is running. So now what we need to do is we need to create the volume in Docker. Basically, it's the space uh, to host our or like to save our n8n. Done. So n8n has been created. Okay. So now further from n8n's GitHub page, I simply copy pasted this particular command, and of course I've made the changes to this particular host 5678. Just make sure that you remember this as well. So I just did that, and of course now our n8n is running. Let's see if it is running. Oops, it's running. So all the images will be extracting. So guys, this is done. So before we access this, we need to expose the endpoints to the public. Uh, for this, I'll be taking you to the instance again. Cool guys, we are here again in the instance. If you cannot find it, this is simply just do an EC2 search here and do the instance running. So instance in my case is just the only instance running. So instance ID will be this, and just press this, and I get to come here. So simply scroll down and come to security, and then there's a security group. I just simply press this, and then I go to edit inbound rules, and then I want to do my custom TCP. So like custom TCP, and port for n8n is 5678. In our case, IPv4. I just simply do the save rules. Boom. Okay, so simply I just go there and I again check my public IPv4 address, and I copy this and I go to the search tab, and then I just do this, and of course the port for n8n will be 5678. Oh, boom, we just into this. Come on, now just get into this and log in, and again n8n is free for you. Boom. See you guys, and like and subscribe. Thank you.